What's up, faithful? What's up, faithful? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness Report. How is everybody doing? Welcome to my channel, to all my viewers. Welcome. Just to let you know that I am going live on five different platforms. So hopefully my internet will not lag. Hopefully my internet will behave itself and allow me to do just that. We'll have to wait and see. But if my internet gives me any trouble, please let me know in the comments, since I'm going on live right now on five different platforms. All right, guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Let's see who's coming to the show. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, Glenn? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Javier Rios, good to see you. Jay, good to see you. My boy, Maverick. What's going on, Maverick? David Williams, what's up, brother? Kathy Sanchez, how you doing, Kathy? Always a pleasure to see you. Josh Blackwood, how you doing, young man? My brother from another mother. Always a pleasure to see you there, Josh. Dina, what's up, Dina? Dina's in the house. What's up? Christopher Dupas, how you doing, Christopher? Welcome to the Niner Sickness Show. Felix, what's going on, Felix? Good to see you, brother. It's been a minute. Good to see you back on the Niner Sickness Report. How are you doing? Alton, how you doing, Alton? Good to see you. Good to see you. Tanisha, what's up, girl? Always a pleasure to see you on my live. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. I'm going to talk today about my five top players. My five top players is who I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to go from 5 to 1. And I want to see if you guys agree with me or not. And on the comments, you guys can leave me also your 5 top players going into the 2021 season. What's up, Rogers? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. I hope Kittle don't flake out after his contract. I don't think he will, brother. I don't think Kittle loves football too much. He has a passion for it. The kind of character that you see in Kittle, I don't know him personally, obviously, but for what I see in Kittle, his engagement with the fans, with the media, his passion, his WWE type of mentality, I just can't see him flaking out, bro. I think Kittle definitely gives his 100% each and every time. That's good, Alton. That's good, bro. I was in the football jail for a while, and I just wanted to say, I told you so. I had to open bid. I had an open bid to anyone $100 that the Niners would not draft Mac. That, you know what, Christopher? That's right. I forgot about that. That's right. You did have that. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to sip that in your ears. My apologies. Didn't realize I had it that close to the mic. But that's right. Victor. What's up, Victor? How you doing, bro? Good to see you on the show. Good to see you, man. Leonardo Lopez. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the Niner Sickness Report. George Kittle is the best tight end in football. I agree. He's the best overall tight end in football, meaning he can block, he can pass catch, he can do it all. Kelsey is more of a catching tight end, but overall, if I had to choose between Kelsey and Kittle, I would choose Kittle, not because he's a Niner. Even if Kittle was with the Kansas City Chiefs, I would choose Kittle because he's an overall tight end. They can do multiple things. Yes, love Kittle. What's up, Roberto Hastings? How you doing, sir? Ismael Ortiz. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? What's up, brother? What you think about quarterback we have? Okay, I'll talk about that a little bit. Let me just keep acknowledging everybody. All right, so quarterbacks. Let me get away from the mic. Quarterbacks in the room. Ideally, Jimmy G is going to be the starter week 1. He's going to be our QB1. Trey Lance, as he continues to develop, as he continues to learn the system, as he continues to progress, he'll be that valuable QB2 ready to come in when his number is called. I expect his number not to be called right away. I expect Jimmy G to do his best, and the opening week and weeks after that, we're going to win games with Jimmy. We have a roster that is stacked. We have a top 5 offensive line. We have good receivers, great tight ends, running back stable, and we have a quarterback in Jimmy and Trey that definitely is going to make our quarterback situation better than it was last year. Last year was a point of weakness. This year is one of our strengths, and that's always good. So I'm going to talk about my 5 players and then I'll go ahead and answer some of your questions. Go ahead and feel free to talk amongst each other in the chat. Feel free to talk to each other in the chat with one another. I'm going to mention my 5 players, and then I'll go ahead and engage with you guys in the chat, if that's all right. All right. So my number 5 player is sporting a new number this year. He is sporting number 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is cornerback Jason Verrett. Jason Verrett is my 5th best player in 2021. We definitely need him to be the best he can be at corner. Now that we don't have Richard Sherman, Jason Verrett is the veteran in that secondary. We need Jason Verrett to have another year in 2021 like he had in 2020. A year where he doesn't get hurt, a year where he continues to perform and continue to be that elite shutdown corner. Last year, Jason Verrett did a lot of good for the 49ers. In a year where we lost half of our team, a player that was always injured stayed healthy. Okay? A player that was always injured coming into his career was actually healthy all year. And Jason Verrett. This is why Jason Verrett is my 5th overall player going into 2021. I expect him to continue to develop in our defense, continue to get better, be that leader that he is to Emmanuel Mosley, to the young kids that we drafted this year, and continue to develop that leadership on our secondary. So that is my pick at number 5. Now, you guys may not agree with me on all my picks, and that's okay. These are my picks. I'm pretty sure you guys have your top 5. So number 4 is Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa comes in at number 4. Now, I know a lot of you guys love Nick Bosa. So do I. He is going to primarily be one of the top best pass rushers in the NFL. Had a great rookie season for us. Unfortunately, he got hurt week 2 last year, and we did not get to see him play for second year. But in the PFF ranking, he was 17 last year, and in 2019, and he 17, I believe, and he did not play the whole year of 2020. Well, at least he didn't play after week 2, and yet he remained at the same spot in the top 100. That speaks volumes for what kind of player is Nick Bosa among his peers. So I have Nick Bosa at number 4. He's talented. He's a great pass rusher. He's going to do great for us. I understand that some of you might have him higher, but I have him at number 4. And I expect Nick Bosa to do great things this year, coming back from an injury. I pray that he does not have any relapse in his injury. I pray that he stays healthy, and I pray that he continue to be dominant and be the Nick Bosa that we drafted in the 2019 season. So that's my number 4th player on my list. My number 3 player on the Niners sickness list is George Kittle. George Kittle is my 3rd player on the list. George Kittle is my 3rd player on my list. I expect big things from George Kittle this year. I expect George Kittle to really step up and do great things for us. He's an amazing tight end, best tight end in the NFL overall. Great blocker, great pass catcher. There's so much that that George brings to the table. I love George Kittle. He needs to find a way to stay healthy, though. I don't want him to be like Gronk, where he misses 2 to 3 games a season. George needs to temper back his ability to hit people. He loves contact. George Kittle loves contact, but he needs to take care of himself a little bit better. So, George Kittle is my 3rd player on my list. Going on to my second player on my list. Drum roll. Fred the Machine Warner. Fred Warner is my number 2 player on the Niners sickness report list. Fred Warner is arguably the best middle linebacker in football right now. He is only in his 3rd year with the 49ers. He's an old pro. He's continued to get better. He is a sideline to sideline linebacker. He is the quarterback of our defense, and he will get his extension before the season starts. Trust me. The Niners will do right by him. So, Fred Warner out of BYU, drafted in the 3rd round in his 3rd year, is already arguably the best middle linebacker in the NFL. So I expect him to have a better year. This year, I expect him to be an All-Pro again. Last year, on a season of all this injuries and the virus and everything going on, he made an All-Pro appearance. I expect him to be an All-Pro once again. That is my number 2 player on the list. My number 1 player. My number 1 player on the Niners sickness report list is, drumroll, Trent Williams, left guard. Trent Williams is my number 1 player in the 2021 coming season. Trent Williams is that tackle that protects the blind side of either Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance. Big Trent is my number 1. Maybe you don't have him that high. Maybe you don't have him on your list at all. I don't know what your list consists of, but for me, everything starts with the left tackle. You got to have your left tackle situated. If you have your left tackle situated, everything trickles down. So, Trent Williams is my number 1. Fred Warner is my number 2. George Kittle is my number 3. Nick Bosa is my number 4. And Jason Verrett is my number 5 best players in this year's coming season. All right, now let me engage with the fan base. Let me go ahead and engage with you guys. I love it that you guys are communicating with one another. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching me on YouTube. I am live right now on 5 different platforms. I am on Twitter, I am on YouTube, and Facebook, Twitch, and I forgot the other one. But, so if you're watching me on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very, very much. Make sure, guys, to follow me on Instagram at Niner Sickness. If you have an Instagram account, follow your boy, Niner Sickness, on Instagram. If you have a Twitter account and you're on Twitter, follow your boy on Twitter at Niner Sickness 49. Niner Sickness 49 on Twitter. So, let's see what everybody's saying today. What's up, Jay in the Bay? This guy right here is an amazing guy, man. This dude is amazing. He's awesome. I love this dude. He has his own channel on YouTube. It's called Jay in the Bay. If you're not already subscribed to his channel, why not? Please go to his channel, subscribe to his channel, show him some Niner Sickness love on his channel. He brings great content. He speaks about the red and gold, and he's an amazing dude. So go and support Mr. J in the Bay. Good to see you, brother. Leslie. How you doing, Leslie? There's my girl. Nice to see you, Leslie. It's always a blessing to see you. Thank you for coming to my show today. I truly appreciate you. You are an amazing person. Much love and respect to you. I think Nick will be just fine this year. Remember, this kid treats his body like a temple. He took the time to heal. That matters. Very good point. Again, I apologize for the hawking of my birds. They seem to know when I go live, and they want to be part of the show. If they can't be on my shoulders, if they can't be seen, they're going to make a point to be heard. So I apologize for my birds in the background. That's an underrated, bro. He is better than 3. George Kittle. Again, everybody has their opinion, and that's okay. I like Fred Warner, what he does on defense. I think defensively he brings more to that linebacker position than George Kittle does to the tight end. It's really hard, though. I could have put George Kittle at 2 and Fred Warner at 3. It's really, really close. Okay, so I'm not disrespecting George Kittle. I am not disrespecting Nick Bosa, Jason Verrett, or none of these guys. I love them all. And first and foremost, I love that all 5 players, regardless of my ranking, they are part of the red and gold. So that's the best part. They are all sporting the red and gold. So, but I had to put somebody at number 3, and I chose Kittle. So I hope you guys don't hate me for it. That's just my opinion, and it's okay to agree to disagree with one another. No big deal. Roger Chapman. So one tight end blocking instead of the whole offensive line. Why did we lose the Super Bowl to KC then? Kittle was blocking and we still lost. Okay, you guys must be having a conversation with one another. And I kind of jumped in the middle of this. I'm interested to see what the conversation is. Sideline to sideline. He is off the top best. I agree. Okay. Kittle and Juice are old school beast. What's up, Niners Lakers for life? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the Niners Sickness Report. Always a pleasure on seeing you, brother. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Don't play. Fred will be on the payroll, no worries. The kid has a heart and will be the heart of soul of our D. The guy plays with his mind and body. Yeah, I know. I don't know his dad personally. It's not like me and Fred Warner's dad are, buds. But I do have Fred Warner's dad as a friend on Facebook. We do communicate back and forth occasionally. I try not to pry my relationship with Fred Warner's dad based on his son. What I mean by that, I'm not going to take advantage of having him as a friend on Facebook to talk about his son. Give me information about Fred Warner. So I respect him with that. But the stories that me and the dad had, which is Fred Sr., the development of Fred Warner in Pee Wee, in high school, through college, and now in the pros. The Fred Warner you see today is the Fred Warner from Pee Wee. Same desire to be the best he can possibly be. And I like Fred Warner, and I'm glad that we have him on our team. Big Trent? Trent Williams, huh? Okay, dude, let's see this happen. Okay, you don't agree with me at Trent Williams. I mean, to me, you really got to get... You really got to be... To me, the left tackle is the best position available. And if you have somebody in that position... Am I freezing? Okay. My internet is, I think, wants to start acting up, so I apologize if I get a little bit frozen. My apologies ahead of time. Good selection. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, brother. Christopher has Trent Williams at 5. Okay. So you have him at 5. Right on, right on. You have Jalen Hurd at 4. Now, my question is this: how can you have a player at 4? And I'm not disrespecting your point there, Christopher. But my question is, how could you have somebody like Jalen Hurd at 4 when he hasn't played a down for the Niners? His ceiling is high, but his floor is low. I love what he did at Tennessee as a running back. I love what he did at Baylor as a receiver. I can't wait to see Jalen Hurd play and be that player that we drafted him to be. But to put him at 4 without playing a down as a Niner, that's tough. But I respect it. Christopher says Nick Bosa at 3. Okay. Kinlaw at 2. That's interesting. Interesting. Kinlaw, I expect to see great things from him. I expect him to have a jump in 2021 from 2020. Now that he had OTAs, now that he's going to have training camp, preseason, and also having Nick Bosa come back to that defensive line is going to make Kinlaw better. I am interested to see what Kinlaw provides as a D tackle for us going forward. But to put him at number 2, ouch. That's your list, and I respect it. Christopher says Jimmy G at number 1. Well, we're going to have to count on Jimmy a lot this year. I understand that we have Trey backing up Jimmy. Hopefully Lance will be that quarterback that we all hope he will be. Then I'm not comparing him to Patrick Mahomes, but in the Patrick Mahomes scale, I hate comparing quarterbacks to quarterbacks, but I want Trey to be one of the top 5 quarterbacks in a few years. I expect that he will be under Kyle Shanahan, but I agree with you, not necessarily Jimmy being number 1 on a list, but that Jimmy G does need to perform great. He needs to stay healthy, and he needs to be able to do everything within his power to win games and allow Trey to develop accordingly week by week. I do not want to rush. Even if Trey Lance learns the offense, even if he looks good in training camp, I don't want to rush Trey Lance into action. Now, a lot of you have different expectations. A lot of you think that you don't learn how to drive unless you are behind the wheel. That is true. But you can also learn how to drive by watching somebody else drive. And you get better while you're behind the wheel. But you can learn how to drive watching someone else do it. So I expect Jimmy to take the reins, to be that QB1 for at least half of the season. Depending how he's doing, we can come back and evaluate our quarterback position. Depending how far and how advanced Trey Lance is in the middle of the season. If Jimmy is struggling, if Jimmy gets hurt, then we can bring in Trey Lance to do his job. But I would love for Trey to develop. I would love for Trey to be in the wings, learning, learning, and learning. There's no need, in my opinion, to rush Trey Lance into the fire. I understand we want to see him play. I understand he is a new toy. We drafted him third overall. We gave up 2 number ones and a 3 for him. And because we gave so much draft capital, we want to see him play. I understand that. As a fan, I want to see him play too. But I gotta temper my expectations down, and I gotta talk to myself and say Niner Sickness, listen, as much as you want to see Trey Lance, the best scenario is to see Jimmy G start the season, play well, and allow Trey to develop and learn as much as he can prior to be his number being called, in my humble opinion. Glenn, what's up, brother? Okay. Hopefully I'm good. I'm good now. Hi, Jesse Beto. Me too. I like Fred Warner too. You can tell that young man was raised right. Yes. Him and his brother were both raised well based on how he conducts himself. Again, he doesn't get into trouble. That's good. Every young man is going to, drink and party and so forth. But I like Fred Warner's demeanor. I love when he talks to the media. He's respectful. I just like Fred Warner. And based on what his dad has told me about him, his dad and his mom definitely raised him well. Can you name the list of running backs in order that's going to be on our roster? Interesting question. Let's see here. At number 1, I will go with Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert, even though he gets injured, he is still the best running back on the roster right now. He's proven. So I will go with Raheem Mostert, number 1. I will go with Trey Sermon, number 2. I will go with Wayne Gellman, number 3. Elijah Mitchell, number 4. And I keep forgetting his name. The other running back, the undrafted running back that we picked up last year. At number 5. So those are my 5 running backs, Josh. Raheem Mostert, number 1. Trey Sermon, number 2. Wayne Gellman, number 3. Elijah Mitchell, number 4. And the young kid, the undrafted running back that we picked up last year, number 5. What's up, Summer Martinez? Summer Martinez, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. I got to get back to work. Okay, Leslie, thank you for stopping by. It's an honor to have you on my show. Much love and respect. Leslie, have a blessed remainder of the day of your work. Be safe, be careful, and I'll see you on my next show. Beto, I like the list. I would switch 2 and 3, and I would add Juice in at 4. Okay, so Dina, we moved George Kittle to number 2. We dropped Fred Warner to number 3. We replaced Nick Bosa with Juice. Do you move Nick Bosa to 5 and remove Jason Verrett? Dina, question for you. What's up, Eric Davis? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. There's my brother from another mother. I love this guy. This guy's an amazing man. I am honored to call him a friend. Eric, how you doing, bro? There will be 4 backs on our roster, even after Wilson goes on IR. Everyone keeps saying that Patrick Mahomes and Alex Smith project, Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Steve Young. Okay. Grayson Nelson, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, Grayson. Welcome to the Niners Sickness Report. Good to see you. It is an honor to have you on my show, brother. Hasty, thank you. Hasty will be our 5th running back. I'm not saying he'll be on the roster. Well, on the 53-man roster, most likely he will be. The thing is, that they would have to cut him, right? They would have to cut him and then put him on the practice squad. Yeah, see, the thing I hate about man, I cannot stand the Seahawks. It seems like they are watching all our players. They have somebody assigned to the Niners players. Oh, the Niners lost. They cut a player. Let's go get him. The Seahawks, man. If you look at half of their roster, they're ex-players of the Niners. Can't stand the Seahawks. Hasty, okay. Great selection, perfectly in order. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. And again, this is just my selection. Everybody has their opinion, and it's fine, whether you agree or disagree. But at the end of the day, the best part is all 5. Whether you have them in the same order that I do, in a different order, or you have different players, they are all part of the red and gold. And that within itself is a blessing. Kelvin Turner, welcome, sir. Good to see you. Welcome to the Niners Sickness Report. Thank you for stopping on my channel. You are awesome. It says, Berto, time for me to order my jersey. Okay, now it's Beto, not Berto, but I got you, brother. You gotta drop the R. But it's all good. But send me an email, Kevin, at NinersSickness.yahoo.com. NinersSickness.yahoo.com. Trey working first team has a 70%. Yeah. Trey's definitely developing to be that quarterback that is definitely going to continue to push Jimmy G. But it's only going to make Jimmy G better. Last year coming into camp, Jimmy G didn't have to worry about Nick Mullins. He didn't have to worry about C.J. Beathard. Jimmy knew it was his job regardless. This year, it's a little bit different, Jimmy. Jimmy knows, oh crap, if I don't if I don't get my stuff together, if I don't perform the way that I need to perform, I can lose my job. Because now Trey Lance does threaten Jimmy G for that QB1. So that hopefully will inspire Jimmy to be better at everything. And if that motivates Jimmy to be better, that is better for us and the 49ers. That we have not one, but 2 good quarterbacks. So, again, last year, our quarterback room was one of our weakest rooms. This year, by the addition of Trey Lance, is now a pretty strong quarterback room. And our offensive line at the right tackle, at the right guard, was a weakness. Center was a weakness. The Niners went ahead and addressed that by bringing in free agent Alex Mack from Atlanta to fulfill that center row. And then we drafted with a second round pick out of Notre Dame. We took Aaron Banks. Hopefully he will become that solid starter for years to come next to Mike McGlinchey. Our offensive line looks really, really good. How fast they gel, how fast they communicate with one another and they work together, we'll have to wait and see. But I am intrigued for training camp. I want to see the battle between Banks and Brunskill. I think Daniel Brunskill is going to step up his game and he's going to challenge Banks to rightfully represent that starting role at right guard. So let's see what happens there. I can't wait to see how good Aiyuk will be this season. Yeah, Martinez, I agree. I like Brandon Aiyuk. I liked him coming out of Arizona. He's only going to get better. This is his second year. He knows the system better. I really believe as a rookie, you think too much. As a rookie, you come in, you learn the playbook, you're getting familiar with becoming a pro. Sometimes you think too much. And in football, you got to be more reactive than thinking. You got to react more than thinking. Thinking can slow you down. But if you react, it makes you faster. And I believe that last year, as good as Brandon Aiyuk was, he was overthinking a lot of things. I expect him to come in this year and just react. Just react and therefore becoming even better than last year. Now, if Deebo Samuel can stay healthy, if he can stay healthy, we're going to have such an amazing combination of Deebo and Brandon Aiyuk. Now, it's hard for me to count on Jalen Hurd for the fact that he hasn't played in 2 years since he's been drafted by the 49ers. So it's hard to really put a lot of stock into Jalen Hurd. But if he's able to play this year, if he's able to stay healthy, I would love to see Deebo Samuel, Brandon Aiyuk, and Jalen Hurd destroying defensives. That combination will be amazing. Imagine Kyle Shanahan utilizing Deebo Samuel and Jalen Hurd and a lot of RPOs, jet sweeps, and all this trickery that Kyle likes to do. The combination of Deebo, Aiyuk, and Hurd will be amazing. Then you can't forget about Kittle. You can't forget about Kittle. Kittle is arguably the best receiver on our team. Who are you going to put your best corner on? Are you going to play man or are you going to play zone against our offense? So many ways that the 49ers can attack defensive coordinators' defenses every week. It's going to be fun to watch, ladies and gentlemen, to see Kyle Shanahan do what he can do. Now, can we stay healthy? Can we stay healthy? That is the question that we all want answers to. Can the 49ers stay healthy and play football? I understand injuries are part of football. I understand you get banged up here, you get banged up there, you miss a game here, you miss a game there. I understand that. But I'm talking about injuries like Nick Bosa, ACL. These major injuries that takes the player out for the rest of the year. Those are the injuries that I want to stay away from. I want a healthy 2021 season. I don't think that is too much to ask. What's up, Fernie Leo Gonzalez? Welcome to the Niners Sickness Report. Good to have you, brother. Good to have you. It is a pleasure and honor to have you on my show. Yo, bro, I bought my dad tickets to the Week 18 Niners at Rams game. By the way, can't stand the Rams. They're part of our division. But that stadium, SoFi Stadium, is arguably the best stadium in the NFL. I got to go to a game and check out that stadium. Yeah, it belongs to the Rams. But, man, the Cowboy Stadium was the number one stadium. Not no more. Jerry's World got taken over by SoFi Stadium in L.A. Dad has been a fan since 1976. Wow. Me and your dad are probably about the same age, Fernie. I've been a fan since 1975. And also ordered him the Golden Kittle jersey. My dad hasn't been to a Niner game since the Niners beat the Giants in the wild card. I believe in 2002, 2003. That's when the Jeff Garcia season. So I think this would be a perfect Father's Dad present. And me personally, I never been to a Niner game, but I'll be going Week 18. Wow. Listen, I love that. Father and son. I love it. I love it. I love it, brother. I'm going to be rooting for the Niners on the 18th. Beat the Rams. I'll be excited for you, bro. I'll be excited for your dad. What a wonderful son your dad has in you. He raised you well. I don't know you, but just based on your comment, that you're going to get tickets for your dad because your dad hasn't been there since 2003 and you never been to a game. I pray that that'll be the best game ever for you guys to both experience together as father and son. I love to hear that, man. Congratulations, Gonzalez. I love it, man. Have fun. And I'm going to circle that on my calendar just because of you, bro. I lost my dad, unfortunately. I'm in my 50s. My dad passed away in 2013. I lost my mom in 2001. Wow, I'm happy. I'm truly happy for you, brother. I'll be rooting for that game for you guys, with you guys on that day, man. Thank you for sharing. Truly appreciate it. Do you think we should go after Eric Ertz? Heck, yes. I love tight ends. I love two good tight ends. I'm a big fan of Russ Dwally. I am a big fan of Russ Dwally. I think Russ Dwally is getting better. He's a great run blocker. He needs to develop his passing skills, but I like Russ Dwally. I do. But if we can add Eric Ertz to the mix, that will be amazing. Now, he's still under contract, so I don't know what the Eagles would want for him, but I am not opposed to losing any more draft capital. We already don't have a number 1 and a number 3. Draft capital, I cannot stress enough to you guys how important it is to have draft capital, especially if you lose players in the offseason. You need to replenish those lost players with players from the draft. So that's how important draft picks are. And yes, it is not Eric Ertz, it is Zach Ertz. Thank you, Summer. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. I love family. I love when families are able to get together and experience things together. I'm really for that. So I am truly, from my bottom of my heart, bro, truly excited for you, man. Really, and your dad. Really am. And it looks like you have your little daughter there next to you. She is beautiful, brother. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my group and to my live today. Hopefully this will not be your last time, and you're welcome to come back anytime. Let's see here. I agree, brother. Right on, Mr. Lopez. Appreciate that. Hey, Corey Davis. How you doing? Listen, guys. This guy here, Corey Davis, he is such an inspiration to me. I love this guy. He is such an inspiration to me. This guy bought those bikes with 3 wheels. He's been riding it to lose some weight, to be more healthy. He's been good in doing it every day. Corey, I just want to say once again, congratulations on buying the bike. Congratulations on doing what you're doing. You are such an inspiration, brother. The Niner Sickness wants to show you love on my channel today because I truly respect and have love for you, brother. It's amazing what you have accomplished, and I cannot wait to see you in a few months. How you going to look, bro? I would like to wish all dads an early happy Father's Day. Tanisha, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, next Sunday, or this Sunday, excuse me. This Sunday will be Father's Day. So, very good point, Tanisha. If I don't go live on Sunday, I just want to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day. And to moms that are single parents, and if you're a female that raised your child by yourself, then Father's Day is for you as well. Happy Father's Day to all of you. Jose Gonzalez, what's up, brother? Welcome. We got Reno, Nevada representing on the Niner Sickness Report. How you doing, Jose? Welcome to the show, brother. Much love, much love, much love. You are welcome, Corey. I'm just being honest and truthful, bro. Thank you, Mr. Martinez. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. I am coming close to an hour of my show. It is always an honor to be on here with you guys. It's always an honor to enjoy football with you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for coming in and supporting my channel. If you are watching me on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and show your brother some love. The more likes I get on YouTube, the more the YouTube will show my video to other 49er faithful. So if you can hit that like button, I would appreciate that. And if you're watching me on Facebook, continue to support by sharing my page and my group. I have a Niner Sickness group and I have a Niner Sickness page. Please share those with all your Niner friends. Let them know about my group. Let them know about my page. And I appreciate the support that way. And if you guys have Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Niner Sickness 49. Niner Sickness 49 on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram at Niner Sickness. Show your boy some love. Follow me on Instagram. All right, guys. It is about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I appreciate you guys joining me. Tomorrow, I have a special guest. Tomorrow, I have a special guest coming on my show. My show will be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with a special guest. You're going to want to tune in for this guest. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Much love, much respect. Have a blessed rest of the day. Be kind to one another and continue to love one another. Love your family. And remember, forgiveness can take you a long way. I know it's not easy, but let's all try to learn to forgive those that hurt us in the past. You don't have to have a relationship with them, but forgive them anyway. All right, guys. Much love. God bless you. And we'll see you next time.